So my dad finally got his dream car. It's a 1970 Dodge Charger that is similar to the one that he had over 40 years ago. The only difference is this car is 56 years old comparatively to his old one, which was not even 10 years old when he had it. So it has a lot more problems than the original one. This looks to be restored and painted a different color, probably a 25-year-old restoration, and some of the signs of its repair is starting to show. I convinced him to get a car like this instead of one that was completely restored because you'll get one for a fraction of the price, and we can do a lot of this work ourselves. We recently upgraded the exhaust to a full Flowmaster 3-inch exhaust, and while we were doing that, we noticed some issues underneath that needed to be addressed, and we're going to do that in this video. The frame itself underneath isn't in terrible shape, but it definitely is in need of some sanding and putting a rust protectant on top of it. We did the rear end and the exhaust. This is what it looked like when we got it. But I'll show you some of the parts of the frame that really had some issues. At first glance, it's really hard to tell here, but this part of the frame right here is actually just gone and was patched together and looked like it was painted over just to make it look like it was okay. And when we first got the car, it looked okay. But upon further inspection, we really realized that that cross member there that goes up into the side of the car from the frame is basically rotted away and shot, and they just covered it up to hide that. This part can be a little stressful because as you start peeling back the areas that are rotted, you really start to see how much of it is rotted and how much you have to replace and how expensive it can be to do. Now, we are okay with a welder, and as we started peeling things back, we really started to see how rotted it was, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, where I thought that whole cross member was completely gone. Just that one section was. So I think we should be able to repair this with a really good set of steel and actually weld it back on and make it even stronger than it was before. I actually had a leftover piece of a frame rail repair kit for my 1966 Mustang that we used to actually end up fitting right on this perfectly. We welded it on, drilled out some spots to do some spot welds as well, and the thing actually came out pretty good. Once that's all finished and set up, we are going to actually put some Pour 15 on it to make sure that it doesn't rust and rot away anymore. So while we were there installing the new gas tank, we flat disked and sanded down all the areas that had rust in the back as well, just to make sure that we cover our bases and do it all in one shot. So this is the perfect opportunity to kind of go under the rest of the car and freshen everything else up. You can see the exhaust that we already put on there as well, and we did the rear end. All that looks a lot newer. But we're going to redo some floor pans over the winter time above the gas tank and inside the car. But for now, this is going to hold up just fine. So I'm going to do a little before and after. This is what the car looked like when we first got it, before we started doing any of the rear end, exhaust, gas tank, and rust repair. And we really want to make this car a really good driver, so we're going to do all this little maintenance stuff to make it look good. And if you want to follow along, make sure to hit the subscribe button to check it all out on our channel here, Low Boost Films. This is what it looks like now with the new gas tank, the exhaust on, now that we pour 15 on all of the frame to make it look nice and shiny and black and make sure that it doesn't rust anymore. The back of the car looks a heck of a lot better than it did. We'll do a separate video on the install of that gas tank, so make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you can't wait until the next video, make sure to check out these videos that we already have ready to go.